Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your host, the People's Champ, and I'm not here alone. I am here with the sports gurus and our visitors for the night. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? What it do? You hear me? Game night, baby. Let's get it in.
Game night.
Sir.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
Must be this raving crew.
Hey, flock gang all night, baby. You know what it is.
We flying in here. You know it, Coach. Don't hate it.
You got flock gang in the house tonight.
Yeah. They know that's that bird call, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done.
Hey, before we do the flock gang, I gotta play another intro for it. Y'all know what I'm used to always playing and stuff.
That's what's up.
Hold on, here it is. Here it is.
Y'all can't tell. I'm feeling corona free today.
This dude, man.
Here we go. The champ, baby.
I hear you.
Hey, I'm the people's champ, baby.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, man, we're gonna go.
You gotta let that go, B.
Hey, I gotta
let that go, dog.
Let it roll. You said let it go?
Nah, I mean you gotta let it go. Like, go on, get that up off of here, man.
Okay.
Hey, he looking at you like, what's the deal?
Hey, that's what they always do, man. Hey, I ain't worried about them, though. Hey, man, we're gonna do our intros, man. Starting from my left to my right. Coach Corey, introduce yourself, man.
What's up? This Coach Corey, as I always say, reach one, teach one. From the loot to the 10, everybody. We got some new people, but you know what? Back at it again.
Hey, man, we're going to swing on to my man, West Tennessee. West Tennessee, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Game day, what it do, y'all? You hear me, man? From Tennessee to the loot. What it do, man? You hear me?
Hey, man, that's what's up, man. We're going to go and swing on over to Coach Rick. Coach, the coach himself. Introduce yourself, Coach.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing here? Off to another week. No balls, no glory.
Tell them again, Coach. That's what we do, brother. That's what we do. Hey, man. Hey. Oh, here we go. She just slid in here on us, man. The first lady of No Balls, No Glory, Crystal Clear. Introduce yourself, girl.
What's up, people? What's up?
Hey, Crystal, we're gonna have to start helping you let you know who active and who ain't active on Sundays.
Oh man.
I was in church. The last thing I saw was he was questionable. I get home watching the game. I'm like, wait a minute. What the?
Oh yeah, she at church. She can't even focus on the sermon, man. She over there trying to switch that line up. Oh my God.
Hey, she wasn't the only one because Historian didn't think that he must have thought really took the late plane over to London.
He sure did, man. Hey, who did he play this week, man? We're gonna get off into that too, man.
That literally cost me a victory.
Oh my God. Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. Hey, we got a couple guests tonight, man. All the way from the ATL. Miss Joy, how you doing today?
How are you?
Good. Thank you for gracing us with your presence on No Balls, No Glory. Hey, hey, for y'all don't know, Miss Joy a Falcons fan, man. And she diehard ATL period. Ain't that right?
You say what now?
I said you diehard ATL period, ain't you?
Falcons,
Hawks, Braves,
everything.
That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have some fun tonight with you, Miss Joy.
We ain't gonna hold that 28-3 halftime score against her though.
I ain't worried about it. Bother me.
That Cowboys lost last year.
Yeah, bother me either. I've been a fan since 1984. I've been a season ticket holder for 20-some years. None of that don't even bother me.
There you go.
I know that tough skin, man.
Hey, that's you call that diehard, baby. That's what it is.
Hard.
Well, you ought to have Mr. Blank's phone number. You ought to be able to call him and tell him to get some coaches who know how to defense the damn onside kick.
Hey, but we don't have them buddy over there with the Cowboys now.
So now Dallas don't know how to defense.
He over there at the Cowboys and they winning. Shit, they bet way better than us.
Hey, just give it some time. They gonna mess it up. They gonna mess it up.
Hey man,
we better coordinator than he is a coach.
Hey man,
totally.
That's what's up, man. That is what's up. Hey, we got my boy Jeremy, aka That Deal, in the house. That Deal, introduce yourself and tell me about your show, man.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, man, Jeremy, aka That Deal, better known as Chop on my show. And I don't know if you guys heard of it, man. I know he talked about it a little bit last week. Let the Film Speak, man. It's it's kind of like a podcast that we do. We do Facebook Live for the most part, man, and we just talk about NFL, strictly NFL. That's it, man. That's what we focus on, man. So I'm here to provide a little bit. I can't call it expertise, man, because I'm a couch coach. So a little bit of knowledge, man, based off what I've experienced, man. So what's going on, man? Appreciate everybody for having me on.
Oh man, anytime. I didn't have to change you up to Chop, man. I had to change your name to Chop.
You changed me up. I appreciate it.
I chopped you up. I chopped you up, no deal.
Right on.
Hey man, last but not least, man, the man himself, our engineer, the guy who keep us rolling with our stats and everything, man. Stat Philly. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on, party people? It's Stat Philly, and this is the place to be. We got the team in here. We got our guests. Welcome. See Dino's creeping in too. All right, but we got a great show for you. And as always, with no balls, there is no glory.
That is it, man. Hey, my man Dino slid in. He a hardworking man, traveling brother. Hey, Dino, introduce yourself, brother.
What up, sports fans? It's your boy Dino's in the building. Look like I'm dishing out some more L's this week.
Oh shit, here we go.
You damn right.
He is in full brag mode. Hey man, how everybody doing today, man? How everybody do today, man?
Doing pretty good. It's been a kind of a laid back Monday.
You still grandbaby shopping? You still shopping for the grandbaby? Crystal clear.
Yeah. Just left the mall now, getting ready for the shower.
Oh my God. There you go. You ready, huh?
I gotta get him a still a onesie though. I gotta get him that.
Don't you put that baby in no Steeler onesie. The brothers from the flock gang, we're gonna send you a Baltimore Ravens onesie for the baby. Will you let him wear?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
She probably gonna let him.
Hey, that would be the one that he gonna have that first blowout diaper in.
Oh my God. Did she just say that?
We the shit. That's why.
That first bud session.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, he gonna have many more blown out diapers in Pittsburgh Steelers stuff though. At least we only gonna get one.
Oh man, we gonna definitely get on the Pittsburgh Steelers in a second, man. Hey man, I gotta talk about Wilder Fury 3, man. Let's just go right into it. Dive into it, man. Wilder Fury 3, man. Hey, y'all know I was talking about Bomb Squad was gonna get him, man. Bomb Squad look good, man.
Yeah.
Just just later on in the rounds, man. I don't know what Fury made of, man, but oh my God.
Hey,
I don't know.
What did I tell you?
Gonna get him.
What did I tell you?
What?
The man can't box, man.
He can't box.
He can't box.
He can't block or box.
Hey, man. Hey, did anybody see the fight?
Yes.
He'll be ready for Halloween because he can dress up like a buff.
Man, the boy was out of wind in the second round.
I don't even know.
Breathing through his mouth in the second round. How he made it to 11 is I don't know. Because he was just breathing through his mouth.
Hey, man.
Second round.
Hey, Fury landed 150 punches, man. Wilder only landed 72. Fury landed 36 jabs. Wilder only landed 9 jabs, man. I don't know, man. I saw a different. I saw something different in Wilder the other night, man. I don't know what it was, man. It was just something different, man, about his whole aura, man. I mean, it's just like he wasn't just ready.
Because Wilder spent too much energy working on his ring costume than actually a strategy once he gets into the ring.
Hey, man.
He's a sideshow.
Man, he cannot beat the white George Foreman, man. That's what I call Fury, the white George Foreman, because he don't come in shape. He stand in front of you and he just pound you.
He the white Lord at home, big fat flabby buff.
Right, he got all this section. He ain't got a
not one.
Not the man come in and he just, I tell you, the reason why he lasted this long, I think he just wanted to fight harder. He didn't want to embarrass himself like he did the last. He just came and fought harder. He didn't look like he worked on nothing. You know, he just fought harder.
He can't box.
Lasted a long.
He can't box. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
The man can't box.
It was like he made it up in his mind, you know what? I'm gonna at least last longer than the last time, and I'm gonna try harder to knock him out. But he ain't last long. I mean, it was his skills didn't show. It wasn't there, and you was right. You said he can't box. Hey, and it showed.
The fight said he was winning. He was knocking people out, and the fights weren't going that long. When you have to stand in there and box and go round after round, he cannot box.
Right.
Fury
boxes.
How
many you said landed people's champ? Cuz didn't throw. It looked like every punch he threw landed. I mean, he didn't block shit. Like,
see, Wilder, Fury landed 114 power shots, and Wilder only landed 63. So that's a big difference, man.
That's what I'm saying, right there. That's a big difference.
Oh my God, man!
Then another thing too, y'all got to remember he had damn near 40-pound weight advantage on him too. All that leaning and unblocked punches, it's going to lead to a L, man, for anybody. So,
hey, that meme with Wilder on the ropes and Martin Lawrence, man, was the funniest thing.
Hey, man, you would say that, man.
Hitman Hearn got on him.
That was bad.
Man, you wrong for that. You wrong for that, man.
I ain't saying that, man. I know that's funny.
So real quick before we segue into the college football. So what's next for Wilder, man? Do he retire?
Retirement. He need to be done.
You know he's still, even though he lost to Fury twice, I think it's still a big market for him. And what's the name of the fight, man? It's Anthony Joshua. It's still gonna be a big market for him and Joshua to fight, man. And I think that's gonna generate a lot of revenue. Now, if Joshua knock him out, then he can go and hang it up and everything. But I think he ended up beating Joshua, man. That's just me, man. Fury landed 43% of his punches, Wilder only 25. So that means you swing at me four times, you only hit me once out of 4 times. So you can't expect to win nothing like that, just landing 25% of your shots, man.
So, hey, people, Sam, if you was a boxer going into a fight with him, knowing what you know, what do you know you have to do?
Against who? Wilder or Fury?
Yeah, Wilder.
Hey, you got to press Wilder. You got to press him.
And just keep moving. Because in the third run, he gassed.
All you gotta do is swing at him. He don't block.
Yeah.
Be gassed after 2 rounds. Just be active and move. Be active and move.
But that's all right though, man.
If you put enough punches together, most of them don't hit him in the face because he ain't gonna block none of them.
Man, that's all I can say, man. I wish nothing but the best for Wilder. Next big fight for Fury, it will definitely be Fury and Joshua, man. I think that's the next big money fight, man. Fury and Joshua, man. That I can't see nothing else bigger than that. That's gonna drive the revenue, man.
Joshua got to get them belts back though. He just caught the fade a few weekends ago. I forget how to pronounce the guy's name. Begins with a U. So he
caught Joshua.
Yeah, oh yeah, he caught him. He caught him. Now it went to decision, but I mean it wasn't disputed, man. Like he got pounded. He got pounded that whole fight. So he's got to
go back and watch that fight.
Yeah, he got the automatic rematch. So they supposed to fight early next year. But yeah, he's got to get those belts back, man. So
man, Fury just gonna keep on doing what he's doing, man, and keep on just sitting back waiting for that big money fight. And then I would be surprised if Fury retires soon too, man. If he get a couple more wins, but that money just looks so good though, man. I can just say that money do look good, man. Hey, we're gonna swing on over to college football, man. NCAA football this past weekend was wow. And I was joking in our group chat. We was talking about Bama. Bama lost. They got upset by Texas A&M.
Man, everybody know that.
Look at my girl. Look at my girl, Joy. Hey, the Georgia Bulldogs are the new #1 team in the nation, baby. They beat Auburn. Man, the way Georgia looking, man, they gonna run the table, dude. I'm just telling you.
Georgia should have been #1 from the beginning. Yeah, they give Alabama that because they give Alabama that, because of their reputation. Georgia should have been #1 from the jump. They should have been #1 starting the season.
Georgia is the best team, hands down, in college football. Offense, defense, special teams. Man, Coach Kirby Smart got those guys over there, man, believing that they can't be beat. And the way I saw them, when they played Alabama, they played Auburn, man, it was basically over with at the halftime, man. I mean, they just pounded them and pounded them and pounded them. And dude, man.
And they played their backup quarterback, didn't they?
Yep. Stinson Bennett. Yep.
Yeah,
but the crazy thing about that, if you watch, Georgia got a running back named Zamir White. That dude is the real deal, Jack. Oh man, that dude is the real deal. When they play Bama, is Bama on Georgia's schedule this year, or they won't meet until Atlanta? They won't meet till oh man,
they better hope not.
Right.
They don't want to meet Georgia, man. I'm sorry.
Alabama don't want that smoke.
But this the thing though. This the thing. So in previous years, y'all know how it's not the first time that Alabama has taken a loss in the regular season, but somehow, some way, they always end up back up there with those top teams and end up in the championship game. And a lot of times, to me, I feel like they wasn't deserving of, you know what I mean? But they end up there. So do y'all think this is another one of those cases where it's like, all right, if they win out?
What's that again, Joy?
Is Oklahoma moved up, and I watched that game. That game was just amazing. I think Oklahoma is #2, right?
I think they jumped up. I forgot what they jumped up to.
Because they were #5, I believe.
Philly,
I think
Philly put
Iowa
the stat in there,
too.
Philly. I think Iowa beat Penn
Cincinnati, and Cincinnati up there.
Iowa beat Penn State, so I think Iowa jumped up to 2. I think Oklahoma got up to as high as 4. But if you that Oklahoma and that Texas game, Texas, oh my God, Texas came out. They was up 38-20 at half. I don't know what happened to Texas, man. They came out swinging.
Hey, back it up. They was up 28-7 in the first quarter.
They sure was.
They was up 14-0 a minute and 30 seconds into the game.
Man,
literally, he ran that back, didn't he?
He did. Hey,
first play.
But Oklahoma, they finally benched that boy Spencer Rattler, who ain't got no business quarterback in the JFL team, and put that freshman out there, and that boy went to work.
Man, that freshman looked good, man. Like Joy said, that was one of the most funnest games. That was a good game.
It was many true freshmen on that field for both schools out there. It was something to see that game. I don't know if it was a lack of defense or them guys just it looked like track meet out there. I missed that game. That was like a track meet out there. And like I said, they benched Spencer Rattler, and but I was looking at Charles the quarterback for Texas.
I know who you're talking about. I forgot Charles Thompson. Yeah.
Nah, his name ain't Charles Thompson. His daddy name is Charles Thompson. OU quarterback.
The daddy was a beat, like the opposite, right?
Right.
Yep.
All them years of OU and his son over there in Texas. I'm like, man, I'm an Oklahoma fan anyway, but hey, that boy ain't no joke.
He's special, man. He's special, man.
They played a hell of.
They do, man. Say again, Joy. What you say?
I just said they played a hell of a game.
The only problem I have with Oklahoma and Texas going to the SEC, they going to show that defense up. I don't think you can be running around no video game in the SEC like that. But but then again, Texas A&M was running up and down the field against Alabama like that. So I don't know. Maybe things have changed over there.
Man,
I feel you. They're gonna have the same problem that Missouri's having now.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have problems recruiting in those Southeast states, just like all the other teams that go to the SEC that came from the Big 12.
Right.
Hey, but you sit back and you look at the recruiting now, you think that back in the day, Bama just had a foothold on SEC recruiting. But hell, you a recruit now. You're a 5-star and a 4-star. Hey, if Georgia come knocking on your door, hey, I might just go on down to Georgia, especially if Georgia, when they beat, I know say if they beat, when they beat Bama this year, man, Georgia is gonna open up them pipelines for recruiting so much more. They're gonna be pulling 4 and 5 stars away from Bama, and they're gonna be wanting to go down to Georgia.
But I hope Georgia get them this year. But I mean, Georgia has like. Every time I always get behind Georgia when they play Alabama for some reason, they find some way to lose Alabama. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's too hype, but
I think Kirby Smart is something. Nick Saban got
it's something he got in his mind,
Right, he got the effect on Kirby for some reason, man.
They had no business losing that championship game.
With
Tua coming in.
Right.
True freshman and threw a bomb.
Hey man,
there's no way Georgia should have lost that game that year.
And wasn't that the year they had Sonny Michel and Nick Chubb as they running backs?
Yep.
Oh my God, they was loaded, man.
And I'm gonna tell you, I was gonna go to that game, but for where I sit at, I sit on the lower level on the end zone on the home side. Those tickets was $10,000 a seat.
Ooh, ouch.
And I started to buy them because I figured maybe I could flip it, but then I said, what if I can't? Fuck that. So somebody, that game, what y'all talking about, was $10,000 a seat. Well, I said,
oh my God, that would have been a smooth flip though, boy.
Somebody would have wanted to go though, man. There's some college fans out there. There's some guys out there, man, wanting to pay that bread, man. Somebody would have wanted to go. I feel you though. I ain't mad at you.
They would have took them though. I think they would have took them off your fans though. They would definitely took them off your hands.
October the 19th, this kid Luther Burden, that's over at East St. Louis, he gonna sit down and make his commitment between Alabama, Georgia, and Mizzou. I don't know how he considering Mizzou after North Texas.
He's not going to Mizzou.
380. He went to Mizzou on a visit last week. That was his last official visit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, depending on where this kid, and I can't think of his name, he's a quarterback out of Georgia. Wherever that kid go, that's where Luther going. I believe they want to be a package deal.
And that kid, I know who you're talking about. That kid out of Georgia, he's going. I think he's going to go to Georgia though. I really
if he
do think he's
goes to
going to Georgia.
Georgia, that's where Luther going.
I think that's where Luther going too.
But man, if Luther decides to go to Alabama and him and Jameson Williams get together, them two wideouts from St. Louis at Alabama, watch out. I mean, watch out.
And and speaking of Alabama, man, even though they lost 41-38, man, Jameson just 10 receptions, 146 and 2 tubs, man.
Yeah, Jameson.
That dude is something special, man.
That boy is gonna be NFL watch party here the next year or so with Herbert Hoover because that kid going to the league and probably the best decision he made was when he put his name in the portal and left Ohio State and ended up at Alabama. And Alabama recruited him out of high school, and he chose Ohio State. But I think he chose Ohio State because of Justin Fields. And after Fields left, and then Alabama was down to one receiver that was coming back, from the year before. Man, he jumped down there and saved him. Was like, man, he in the starting lineup.
And you know what? Another thing why I think he left, why he wanted to go to Ohio State, because he good friends with Cameron Babb. He good friends with Babb and stuff too.
Yep.
So Babb, and I just feel bad for Babb, man. He tore his knee up again and everything, man. Just feel bad for the kid, man.
But like I said, wherever he goes, it's gonna. I think it's either Georgia, Alabama. He gonna end up going to.
I think Luther go to Georgia though, man. It's just something about. I think Luther may end up going to Georgia, man. If that quarterback from Georgia, which I know he's gonna probably commit to Georgia. Oh man, hey, if him and Luther go down to Georgia gonna be at top of that SEC for a nice little minute, man, because that's just gonna open up the pipelines for more recruits to go to Georgia, man. Woo!
Oh no, man! Can you see Jameson and Luther together?
Oh man, that's scary, man. That is scary. But we got to break down Georgia number 1, Iowa number 2, Cincy number 3, Oklahoma number 4, and Bama is 5. So this is the thing: if Bama and Georgia run the tables, they meet each other in the SEC championship. Bama and Georgia, even if Georgia happened to slip up against Bama, Georgia still will get into the BCS to the national championship game and everything, because a one-loss Georgia is better than 90% of the country right now. A one-loss Georgia. So that's what I'm thinking about that. So, hey man, MLB playoffs.
I told you the Brewers is a joke.
Hey, did the Braves finish them off?
No, they up 2-1. Josh Peterson hit a 3-run homer in the thinking of 6 to beat them 3-0. But they offense, the Brewers offense, I don't know where their offense ran off to.
Then I got the Braves. Braves beat them. Was it yesterday? 3-0.
No, they beat them today.
3-0. Atlanta.
Early.
Atlanta lead the series 2-0. 3-0.
They up 2-1.
Oh, 2-1. 2-1.
Milwaukee won the first game of the series and lost the last 2.
And hey, they're gonna be rocking down in Atlanta tomorrow, and they might be it for the Brewers tomorrow night, man. Who knows? Boston and the Rays. Boston got a walk-off last night, man. Huge walk-off, man. Boston up 2-1. I think Boston can put the finishing touches on the Rays tonight.
Well, it's tied right now in the third, but the half minute before Tampa Bay, I don't know, the rules got to him, but did you see the ball? A guy hit a ball.
Oh, it bounced
off the wall, hit off the player, and then bounced back over the fence, and they still called it a ground rule double.
Ground rule double.
I didn't know that if it came off the body, that it was a ground rule double. I thought it was up, umpire discretion, because that dude was around third base when the ball bounced back over the wall.
And he was gonna score easy, man.
And the other guy would have had to stand up triple easy. So
yep. So now Ronnie got to go back to second and third. Then next at bat, he struck him out.
How many times you see that though? You don't even stand. And you might not ever see that next 10, 15 years of baseball, man.
The only place you saw it because it's in Boston with that short fence.
Yep.
You know, that's the only reason why you saw it. You know, that's one of them fences that you can hop. You know,
and you know what I said? I said the same. I said, you know what? When that happened, I said, oh man. And then he struck him out. I said, oh yeah. I say, Tampa go lose this game. Tampa go lose this game. Sure enough, next inning, that's when they got the walk-off. I knew it. I knew the way the baseball guys do it, man. I knew he was gonna lose that game, man.
You a Tampa Rays fan?
No. I'm from St. Louis, so a little part of me got that STL Cardinals in me and everything. I stay up here near Chicago and Peoria, so I'm surrounded by a lot of Cubs fans. So it's Chicago town, Cubs, some White Sox, but hey, I'm a born and raised Cardinal though, Joy. Hey, I'm a Cardinal.
Tampa Bay in it?
Yeah, Tampa Bay in it. They playing right now. They playing the Red Sox up in Boston. The score is 0-0. Go ahead.
I have a friend that played for them, but I don't know if he still plays for them because he was getting in trouble for the performance drugs.
What's your friend name?
Tim.
What is?
Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham. And he's with Tampa or Boston?
He's with Tampa. They probably got him because he got in trouble twice for the performance. They suspended him either last season. I want to say it was the season. Did they win last year?
Yeah.
Got him with the Mariners now.
He with the Mariners
Seattle
now?
Mariners.
He's with the Mariners now.
Got rid of him then.
Wow. But hey, if they kept him around, man, he must be a hell of a player because
him and all his brothers, but I don't know why the other two never went to the league, but all of them was good. They came from out of school from down here.
Okay. Down in Georgia, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
That's what's up.
That is definitely what's up, man. But hey, I think I'm pulling for the Braves, man. I don't like the Brewers, man. I see the Braves and the Dodgers, hopefully. They playing tonight at 8:37, the Dodgers and the Giants, and the White Sox and Astros was postponed tonight due to inclement weather. The weather is horrible up here.
Rafael Devers just hit a 3-run homer for the Red Sox.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough for them tonight, man, to bounce back from that, man. Hey, but all three teams now playing tonight. The Giants and the Dodgers will kick off at 8:37 Central. That series is tied 1-1.
So you see all these complaints against Houston again already, talking about they stealing signs in the first two games. That stuff ain't gonna never go away.
I knew that was coming.
I'm like, the pitcher gonna sit there and say, man, he feel like Houston stealing signs. Man, no, throw the ball where they can't hit it. Now all of a sudden you get to Chicago and y'all start hitting bombs out of Chicago. I don't hear no complaints now. You know, that stuff ain't never gonna go away.
I think Dusty is a man of integrity, man. Dusty won't have that on his watch, man. So that's just an excuse, man. That's my take. It's an excuse. And and like we talked about a couple weeks ago, we know the history between Dusty and La Russa. And you can even ask Coach Corey. They hate each other. Am I right, Coach Corey?
Yeah, they don't like each other.
They never did.
So that's where all that's him and from.
That's where it's coming from.
I mean, you got to be stupid to be Houston to do that again after just being caught. I mean, you can't be that stupid.
And the franchise was fined $1 million, wasn't it? They lost draft picks. Coaches was fired.
And the office people were.
Oh, yeah. Only thing that they didn't do was take the World Series title from them.
Which is asinine.
What you say,
that's asinine. In any other sport, if you get caught cheating to that degree, it's stripped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look at what they did to my man Reggie Bush, man.
They need to give it back.
And they didn't even give it back.
No, they need to.
They should. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They should give it back to him, man. There's no way in hell Reggie Bush, hey, he earned that Heisman on the field, man. But again, man, if they do it, I feel like this, man. If they were gonna take everything from Houston, take the title vacate the title. But they let the title go.
My thing on this, and I mean, Corey, you can chime in on this. As a player that played baseball, if we on the field and I can figure out your signs, how is that still in signs? Unless you sitting out here and got cameras in the wall and doing all this other stuff, player to player, how can you say that's still in signs? If I can pick up your signs, why shouldn't I be able to relay it to my teammate?
Hey man, it's going on in baseball. People have become creative with doing it. I mean, and what I hate about it is people have started to use technology. It used to be where you was invested in a game where you sat and you observed the game. But now people have went too far and they started planting people in the stands with binoculars and cameras and all that. That's too much.
Yeah, that is.
When you go to the point where you gotta bang on trash cans and all that kind of stuff, that's too far. If I'm on second base and you going through a sequence of signs and I pay attention to your catcher and I can pick up what you giving your pitcher and I know what you gonna throw and I can relay to my hitter, shame on you. Y'all too stupid to let me do that.
Change those signals, right?
You need to come up with something that's more complicated to keep me from being able to pick it up. Because you know I'm gonna try to because I'm on second base.
But to me, it's no different than the third base coach down there giving signs, and I pick up what his signs are, and I relaying it. What's the difference? You know, you give a guy a steal sign, and I pick that up, and I call a pitch out. That's smart on me. It's been the game for years.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it is because being a scout, I've been sent 2 games just to watch the third base coach and try to pick up their sign and take notes. Part of advanced scouting is to go and watch the third base coach and take notes and try to pick up their signs. That's what people do in the playoffs. You have somebody assigned to a third base coach. You look and you watch and you try to find.
So you're saying right now, Coach Corey, the Tampa Bay Rays and the Red Sox are playing. So you telling me right now somebody from either Houston or what's the other team? Houston or Chicago. They got an advanced scout up in Boston right now watching that third base coach, you think?
There's probably a scout somewhere sitting behind home plate or at an angle somewhere that he can watch that third base coach, and he is writing down every sequence of signs.
Oh, wow.
Meaning sequence of sign, meaning what he starts with. If he starts with his hat and goes chest, leg, arm, whatever that sequence starts with, they're going to make a note. Chest, arm, leg, and then whatever it is, they're going to see what it is. If nothing happens, be nothing. And then the next thing, they're going to watch. If he goes hand, chest, leg, wipe across the chest, hat, they're going to write that down. If the runner takes off and the guy swings, they go, it might be hit and run. So now they're going to look for that again. If that same sequence comes up and the same thing happens, they're going to probably figure that's hit and run. Something within those signs is telling them that's hit and run. Whether it's the first sign or something within those sequences is a hit and run. So now you just got to figure out what it is, whether it's a wipe across the chest or the hat to the leg or the hat to the chest or whatever combination it is, you're trying to figure it out.
Wow.
I mean, if you go to a college football game and you look on the sideline, how many people you see sitting over there sending out dummy signals over there because that's what I used to do was go steal signals off from where I go, not steal them, but I go
You just told on yourself, Coach. Told on yourself.
Hey, no, I go there and pick up, what signals for this play, this, that. So all of a sudden now, if you watch a college football game, you got 2 or 3 guys over there in different color jerseys, or you got a sign, and you got one looking like a chicken, or one looking like that. The quarterback looking at one guy, but it's 4 people flashing signs.
You got
because that's what people do.
You got a person holding up a Pokemon sign, one holding up a Sylvester the cat, one holding up a Bugs. But they got those little signs. All of them holding up different signs. They mean something.
And 3 of them are dummy signs.
That's
and
it.
Now they got people standing behind them holding black blankets so that the people in the crowd can't record it.
Right.
Oh wow. And then what they do, they'll just go look on their wristband. Okay, this is what we rolling with.
If you remember when the Rams was here in St. Louis, March was so paranoid of people stealing his signs. The hotel that looks down in the Rams Park, he had coaches up there to make sure nobody was in the windows up there stealing their signs. To this day, they feel like the Patriots stole their signs from that hotel room up there. That's how paranoid the coaches get.
They did. Belichick had somebody recording their practice from up in that
hotel room.
Yeah, and up in the dome.
In the dome.
Wow.
And the reason why they knew it, because it was a play that Falk ran, and they said all of a sudden everybody on the Patriots defense called that play, and all 10 of them end up on that side of the field.
And it was a new play they just installed.
It was a new play they just put in.
Yeah.
Man. Hey,
I'm gonna say, I think it all just boils down to the respect for the game, man. Keeping it at a certain point. Because I played baseball, I played a little football. I actually played for Brian. If y'all don't know, I used to play for Brian. But we did that. We stole signs. Yeah, we all did that. You know what I mean? But it was only so much we did. When we did it, it was like, all right, if I'm on second base, I'm getting my lead. If I know a fastball coming to whoever's hitting, I might touch my helmet while I'm on second, just to let them know here come a fastball. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then even with football, it's certain things that you can do to try to steal the signs on the field and players on the sideline. But when you go as far as what Bill Belichick did, I think that's crossing the line there. And you got to know that line. And know when not to cross that, because that's when it becomes, all right, man, this is out of hand here. You know what I mean? So I think that's an important aspect of it too. If you're doing it and it's all within the game, cool. But if it's not, if it's extra using technology, you got guys with microscopes 3 miles down. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Right.
It's you know what I mean?
Hey, Chop,
if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey, Chop, you say you got that from Brian. Brian played for me. He got that from me.
Probably Coach Rick.
Hey,
man.
It's trickling on down. It's trickling on down, man. It's trickling on down. And I teach my players that too.
Hey, man, that's how it is, man. Hey, we just gonna keep on watching these MLB playoffs, see what's going on. We're gonna jump off into football, man.
One thing. Red Sox playing rat-a-tat-tat with that green monster. It's 5-0 now.
Oh man, 5-0, man. Hey, look like Tampa finna head back down to the sunny Sunshine State, man. Hey, we got a recap from last week's of football games, man. Then we're gonna hit fantasy after that. Last week of football games, kicking it off Thursday night. The Rams and the Seahawks. Hey, man, let's
we talking.
Hey, let's keep coaching our players right now, man. Let's keep coaching our players, man. Coach is the biggest Seahawks fan, and then when he found out Russell out for 4 to 6 weeks. At least 6 weeks. Oh my God!
Hey, I'm feeling good because you the second one. My pastor today, and in our prayer meeting said let's keep Coach Rick in our prayers. So I love
it. Hey, man, Coach getting prayers from all over the place, man. Hey, that 26. Hey, that was a good game, though. Hey, man, one thing about it, man, about that Seahawks and Rams game. What's the name? Came in off the bench to replace Russell Wilson and didn't look that bad, man.
Right. He didn't look good. He didn't look bad at all.
I've been watching Geno since West Virginia.
Geno,
Geno, a good quarterback.
Hey, do they have a bye this week?
Who?
Who see? Well, we're gonna get off.
They go to Pittsburgh next Sunday night.
Sunday night, Pittsburgh.
Sunday night.
That's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be a tough one, man. But
that's why I hated that Pittsburgh won yesterday. Now they all hyped up and everything, you know. So hey.
Oh yeah, Coach and Crystal Clear gonna be at it next Sunday, man. Hey,
it'll be all right.
It'll
be all right. Both of us be in church that morning. I don't know what we gonna be.
Hey,
Gotta go in the prayer closet.
Hey man, we gonna jump off into the next game, man. Hey, the Falcons 27, the Jets 20. Hey, Kyle Pitts had his coming out party, man.
Man, he lucky.
Man,
he lucky
Kyle
because I was gonna put him on the waivers. I was about ready to dump him.
I'm glad you didn't, because you was gonna get him.
You dumped Kyle Pitts. I would have been up at 2 o'clock this morning picking him up.
Hey, he good for another game for me. He finally woke up, you know.
Hey, I ain't jumping, but he was on my bench though.
It took Wrigley and Gage to not be there for him to realize he on the field.
And recognize that was against the Jets. So Kyle Pitts had his coming out party. Zach Wilson had his bow. I think he is going to be a bust.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
This man can complete screen passes, 5-yard passes, but if it's a hard pass, he can make those, but he can't do the simple basic stuff.
Hey, Matt Ryan's still proving that he can still chuck the football, man. 342 yards and 2 touchdowns, man.
Atlanta ain't never had a problem putting up points.
They can't stop nobody.
Joey, what you gonna say? Hold on. Joey, it's yours. Tell them about it.
The thing is, we don't know how to finish. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like 3 quarters, that it's a 4th quarter. That's our problem. And so let me just break it down real quick about our team. Great quarterback. I get it. Hands down. He put up all the good points and this, that, and the third. But none of that shit means anything if we don't have a championship. I get it. He's a great quarterback, top 10, and all that woo-woo, rah-rah shit. But when you can't do, because it's times where he can't do the simple shit. The first few games we had, he can't throw nothing past 10 yards, 7 yards. It was this game where we playing a sorry-ass team where he could throw the ball 30 and 40 yards. My thing is, and I'm going to always stick to it since the day they gave that man all this money. Matt Ryan's personality is not to tell his coach, you hold tight, let me control it from on the field. He does not playmate to save his life, and he gets more money than any damn quarterback. Probably, he's up there. He doesn't playmate at all. He sits there and you listen to what the coach got to say, and the shit be looking all fucked up. I'm sorry to be cussing on your.
That's what we do.
Let it fly.
But like,
hey, I understand.
You doing wildcat plays. What the fuck? You know it's not gonna work. They tried this game. It didn't work. Cordell Patterson has an arm actually, because he during the games, early on before the game start, he throws the ball in the crowd, and I sit on the first row. So he has tossed me the ball before. But when they tried that with this Jets game, it didn't work. They did it the game before. It didn't work. They did it the game before. And I'm like, when are you going to utilize what you have? And it's not a coaching, it's a coaching thing for me, but we got to give him a chance. But our previous coaches, a lot of those guys that y'all see now on our team, been on our team for 2, 3, and 4 years. We just never used them because Dan Quinn, I guess he didn't want to see what other talent he had. So now y'all are starting to see the people who've been on our team forever. Now, Arthur Smith likes to use 3 tight ends, and he was doing that over at Tennessee. I knew the tight end thing was going to work for us this time because we don't have Rick. So you put in first string, second string, and third string tight end. But then Hurst want to be cute, and you fumbling and shit. You fumble in the end zone. You fumbled again. And I'm like, dude, what you doing? You in London, I get it, but chill out because you fumbling. Zacchaeus dropping the ball. It's the same thing Calvin really did last week, which we should have won that game last week. Blew Washington out, but Calvin Ridley, slippery hands, and instead of going north and south, he go east and west. Like, that's not going to get us no yards. So all in all, the Falcons can actually do something if they just execute the plan and stop doing stupid shit. Matt Ryan just need to grow some nuts and tell them, I need to call these plays because he's on the field. Like you calling shit from everywhere else. But anyway, one more thing, and then I'm done talking about it.
He get paid too much money now to do that.
There you go. That is my, and I've been standing firm on that. And then you get a man some more money. You know what I'm saying? And you
can't pay that man like you pay the big time quarterbacks, and he can't step in. Because ain't no way in the world you gonna tell Tom Brady not to call an audible. If he sees something different on the field, he gonna change it up. Matt Ryan won't do that to save his life.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna go. But Super Bowl was my prime example. Super Bowl was my prime example on why I got mad at Matt Ryan. First and foremost, I knew we wasn't gonna win because they rolled Tom Brady's ass the whole week. It was about his mama having cancer. Then they drove the drone over our practice. That's some Bill Belichick shit that I was talking about. They put the drone over our practice to see what was going on. Then they lost the playbook some kind of way. And then I just knew we was gonna lose. But when it got down to the fourth quarter and the third quarter and stuff, we up all this 28-3 hoorah crap. I already knew we were gonna lose. But that was the time that Matt Ryan should have commanded the field. Why in the hell would you put the ball in the air when you're up? Keep the ball on the ground, eat up some time. But no, it don't work like that. And that's how we've been losing since that day.
Joy, I'm sorry. I like your passion. Because you said some shit I didn't even know about. I didn't know about the drone. I damn sure didn't know about a lost playbook.
Man,
like seriously.
Hey, Joy kept it 100 though, man. Hey, Joy, you are the female version of West Tennessee. Hey,
right.
If you didn't sound like West Tennessee, boy, West Tennessee had to laugh at that because he's like, man, you just kept it real.
I was surprised West Tennessee just didn't throw some F-bombs on. I know he watching the game, man.
Right.
He ain't watching.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He hold that in. He hold that one in.
He waiting for the game. He waiting for the game.
Hey, man.
The game started. James Taylor just broke one for 76 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah.
What?
Who, Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor, I put James in the chat, but yeah.
Hey, Corey, you got Jonathan Taylor?
Yes, sir.
He just put up 76-yard touchdown pass.
Well, I got him in another league, so thank you.
Hey, man, we're going to swing on over to, we're going to swing on over to the Packers. The Packers in Green Bay, man. 25-22, man. I don't know what the hell was wrong at the end of that game. Hey, the funniest thing was Cincinnati's kicker thought he won the game. On the line and stuff, he thought he won the game just to look at the referees and they say, no good.
No, son. Back in the huddle.
Hey,
oh my God.
You know what was even funnier than that is I wasn't even at home. I was at somewhere where they had the captions on the TV.
Uh-huh.
And the caption came across the TV was like, no good. Bro, you missed. No good. On the TV. And I was like,
you missed,
wow.
He said, bro, you missed.
Yeah.
Bro, you missed.
When he jumped on his player, they were telling him like they were laughing at him, not with him. He was laughing. All of them was laughing, but they was laughing at him. They was like, "Cuz you didn't make it. Why the hell you jumping on me?"
I don't figure out why they kept playing for a field goal, especially the Packers. Like when they got that interception in the OT, right? You got it at the what 18-yard line, something like that.
Yeah,
kick it in the end zone. I wouldn't be playing for no field goal. Clearly, my kicker's confidence is shot to hell.
Right.
No
I don't know what was up with Crosby. I don't know what was going on with Crosby yesterday.
It was in his head because, usually they ask the kicker what hash you want it on. We're going to do a run play to the right if you want it to right, run play to the left if you want it left, or if it's in the center, quarterback is going to take a knee or we'll do a dive.
Uh-huh.
They did left hash, right hash, and middle, and he missed all three. I'm sorry. Hey, coach, we ain't kicking this shit no more. We putting it in the end zone.
We finna put it in the zone.
Man, Cincinnati had the game. They should have won the game. And then when they made the call to run the ball, that was when I realized that they didn't deserve to win the game. It was fourth quarter. It was 31 seconds left. It was 3rd and 5. They on the 42. They on the Green Bay 42. They run the ball, right? They get about 2 yards. That's cool if you're going to run another play. You're going to go for it on 4th down. But nah, you on a 40. You say, nah. You got 2 timeouts, too. You going to go ahead and kick this 57-yard field goal? Come on, man. You ain't want to win that game. You got Joe Burrow. This is your number 1 draft pick. You got to go for it, man. Pass the ball. 3rd and 5, pass the ball. Move the ball down the field. Use your timeouts. They didn't want to win that game, man. That was a bad coaching decision by Zach Taylor. That was terrible.
3rd
and 5 on 42,
I
man.
feel you.
You don't give Aaron Rodgers that
another
kind
chance.
Yeah, and you missed the field goal, and once you miss, now you only on the 40. It's about 27 seconds left. Man, how many times we done seen it with Aaron Rodgers? How many times? You know what's gonna happen. And he did it 2 weeks ago. But I'm saying he put him in that position for a 40-yard field goal.
And they just missed the kick.
He just missed it. But for Cincinnati, that's not the choice you make. You do not. It's 3rd and 5. No, you gotta. If you're gonna be that next team, you gotta do what the Chargers do. They go for it. It's like, I trust my guy. I drafted you for this reason. Go get me this first down.
Right.
That's it, man. That's it. Lions and Vikings, man. Vikings 19, Lions 7, man. I think the best part of that game is the post game with Dan Quinn, man. Not Dan Quinn, not Dan. What's his name?
It ain't Quinn.
Dan
Lions
Campbell. Man, he broke down, man.
I felt him though. It's like the Lions can't catch a break. They tried.
They couldn't catch a break, man. And when
the
Lions
tried, the Lions are the cursed NFL franchise.
Why?
I think we're gonna be giving them moral victories all year.
No, because you had 2 of the best players ever retire.
Just walk away.
Just walk away.
Just leave.
You're not even trying to win.
You talking about Megatron and the Barry Sanders, right?
And the GOAT
just left. They're like, hey man, we up.
Right.
And then he wanted to come back, and you wouldn't let him out of his contract. That's why I would forever hate the Lions.
Wow.
You robbed us of more Barry Sanders.
Dang.
I'm glad they let Stafford go, though. I'm enjoying that right now.
I bet you are.
I'm glad they let him go.
Man, Broncos and Steelers, man. 27, Steelers 27, Broncos 19. Hey, did Big Ben wake up, y'all, or not?
No, he needs to get out the rocking chair.
It's time to retire.
Yeah.
He didn't wake up. It's time to retire. Do not read too much into yesterday's game. That was not Big Ben waking up. That was the Steelers defense being somewhat healthy, and the offensive line actually giving Najee some room, a little bit of room yesterday. That was not Big Ben waking up.
Hey, does Big Ben have DNR on his driver's license? Do not resuscitate.
Right.
And
boy,
that was
cold.
Hey, I just saw where Juju's out for the season.
Damn.
4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, he out for
That's
the
the season.
season.
That's the season because
he been out for the season since it started. Really, hell.
Glad I dropped that
shot. That was a shot. Well, I got Deontay, so I'm not worried.
Hey man, but they got Claypool though. Claypool now they got them young guys, man. Deontay Johnson, they got Claypool, they got Najee, and then they got James Washington, man. Now the tight end situation is kind of shaky in Pittsburgh because they tight ends stink. But the
new guy, the new one, Vermouth, he not too bad.
Well, let's be real too, man. Timmy, Steady Teddy wasn't so steady after he seen Baltimore. He was kind of timid Teddy, against Pittsburgh. So let's put that out there too, man. He was a little beat up. You know what I'm saying?
Steelers brought extra pressure that game too. They were bringing more guys than they did the first 4 games.
They brought the heat yesterday, man. They really did, man. Tampa Bay and Miami, 45-17. What's next for the Dolphins, man? What's next for the Dolphins?
First round
pick.
Number 1. Number one overall pick.
And coach getting tired.
Let me ask you this: should they have made that trade and pulled it for Deshaun, man? What y'all think?
Yes.
Well, it's back on the table, but Texas asking for too much for Deshaun. They want 6 players, including draft picks.
No, and the thing is, with all this legal stuff pending, you don't even know if you're gonna get just.
And that's the other problem.
It don't matter. Whoever he signed with, as soon as they make him active, the league is gonna suspend him.
The Dolphins screwed up when they took Tua over Herbert.
Oof.
Because Tua is an Alabama kid, and just because every kid in Alabama ain't NFL ready, and not to take Herbert over Tua.
I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to Philly. I mean, I know he's still beating me in the game, but I didn't start Claypool and he didn't start Herbert. So
you didn't start Herbert? Who did you play?
I got damn near 140 points on the bench. I left Antonio Brown on the bench. I left Herbert on the bench. Who else went off, CC? Who else went off and I left him on the bench?
Who did you play instead of Herbert? Who's your quarterback?
I put Darnold in, man.
Why?
Because Herbert was going against the Cleveland defense, and I thought they was gonna light him up, knock him out the game.
Herbert is it's a word for it in fantasy that
must start.
He's the must start.
Hey man,
time he's on the bench is on a bye.
That's it. Hey man, the Saints in Washington, Saints 33-22. Jameis, I don't know. What's up with Jameis, man? Do y'all think? Oh man, Jameis is hard to figure out, man, because you don't know which Jameis you gonna get each week.
It's the offense. It's the offense. The offense is weird down there because they keep trying to make Taysom Hill a star and he's not.
Well, he got hurt yesterday, so.
Well, this is good. This is good for Alvin Kamara owners.
Yeah,
great dude.
Boy, you cold, boy, but you ain't lying though. You preaching
all
the gospel.
Touchdown vultures that man, come on. I get pissed every time I see him come to the game because I've had Drew Brees for several years, and as soon as they get inside the 10, well, let's take Brees out, put Taysom in. Oh, we're not going to run the ball.
And see, that's the thing. They know what he's finna do, man.
Your play coming.
Ray Charles, man.
New Orleans ain't got nobody to throw to anyway, though. They ain't got no.
Actually, they do.
Well, MT will be. Hey, Callaway ain't bad, man. I like Callaway, Jay. Hey,
Callaway is the best of the half. I ain't gonna call him a half night. My bad, but he's the best of a weak room. It's like, I don't know, when if all the top receivers go down on your team and you gotta start your third receiver, gotta be your number one now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he ain't bad, but he ain't the guy that you want to be as your number one option. You know what I mean? Your number one option got to go against the number one corner each and every week.
So basically, it's like finishing first in the ugly contest.
Boy, you cold. Not first in the ugly
contest. Did you really win?
or is that a title you want to have?
Exactly.
Hey man,
BP.
What's up?
The Colts running backs are ripping y'all to shreds right now.
I can't believe these holes that they ripping into.
They are ripping y'all to shreds right now.
Who is it? Naheem Harris?
Naheem Hines and John Taylor.
Yeah, y'all defense getting shredded. Where you at, West 10?
They getting shredded right now.
What? He ain't on that. You see his screen there.
Hey man, we got the Eagles and Panthers, right, man. Eagles 21, Panthers 18.
Hey, look, I want to say something about that Eagle Panther game. I watched that.
Okay.
I watched that. The Eagles got to have one of the worst outfits. I can't survive with Jalen Hurts as no quarterback. that dude yesterday, my goodness, he had 4 points going into the fourth quarter. How is a quarterback only got 4 points going into a fourth quarter? But then
quarterback that got injured like mine.
That's a point a quarter.
Stat Philly, I saw that trade proposal that you gave me, and I'm gonna throw it up because I looked at Miles Sanders yesterday.
Hey, Coach, let me stop you real quick. Joy got to slide out, man. But we thank you, Joy, for tuning in with us tonight. Hey, the
Thank
floor
you,
is,
George.
hey, you can
Yeah.
always come back to
All
it.
right, George.
Just let us know whenever you want to come back to the show. We got a spot for you on here, Joy.
For sure.
Let me know
Nice
when you,
meeting you. Nice
let me
meeting
know
you.
when you have it. Yeah, it was nice meeting y'all. Well, before I go, I need to tell y'all that if you ain't watched the Squid Game, you need to go watch
I
it.
heard about the Squid Game. I'm on it.
Yes, I'm on it too. Hey, I heard about it. We talked about it last night. Yes.
Yep, go watch it. But yeah, no, it was good being on the show, and thanks for having me. Nice meeting you guys. I'll try to catch if I don't know who all got YouTube channels. I actually have a YouTube channel and I talk about football, but I'm a gambler, so majority of my content is gambling. But yeah, thank y'all for having me. And I look, are y'all do this every Monday?
Mondays
And Thursday.
Monday
What's
to
the
Thursday.
YouTube channel called again? What's the
Yeah,
YouTube
put it
channel
in the
called
chat.
again?
Enjoy my world.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, put the link in the chat before you leave, Joy.
I don't know how to get no link while I'm on here.
Oh, okay.
But as soon as you type that like that, it comes up. But
come up.
I'm gambling, so don't come over there like, oh man, she ain't talking about no football. I talk about football when football is in, but I am a gambler, so that's what you're gonna see on my channel is gambling.
Got it.
Okay.
We
I
got you,
need to
Joy.
come up. I need to come up.
I think we all need to come up. Our piggy bank's a little short.
Right.
You guys
Good
be
show.
safe, stay
Right.
safe out here,
We
and
trying
good
to
luck
get
to y'all
we
team.
trying to get the biggie bank full.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Joy,
maybe I can catch y'all fantasy football next year.
oh yeah, we could
Okay.
definitely we could definitely add you on in next year, Joy.
All right, well, y'all take it easy.
All right,
All
you
right,
too,
peace.
Joy.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
All right. Hey man, we was talking about Coach. You was talking about what was we on
Philly.
Philly?
Man, look, Miles, that Miles, that dude has got to be one of the worst running backs in football right now.
Miles
This guy,
Sanders.
Sanders,
He's not bad. It's the play calling.
he
It's
won't
the play
well.
calling.
He won't hit the holes for nothing. Now the thing yesterday, I'm looking at the game. They trying to run the clock out. He ran right out of bounds. Then he ran left out of bounds. They had to take him out the game and put the young boy in the game and tell the dude, man, we trying to kill the clock. Why is you saving timeouts for these dudes?
Hey,
And Sanders he's just sitting there like, man, well, okay, yeah, my bad. You know, he just don't look. He just don't look right now. They don't even throw the ball to him.
he
Man,
hit those holes like
Coach,
Trent Richardson.
was he on that Super Bowl Philly team?
Yeah. Who
Was he on that
He
team?
got a ring. He
who
got a
was
ring.
that? Who was
Miles
that?
Sanders.
Sanders.
Now, that was Clements that was they running back on that
No,
squad.
they had
Hey,
three running backs.
LeGarrette Blunt.
Corey Clement, Ladar Blunt. I think Sanders was on that team.
Yeah, I think he got a ring. So it's like
think he
the
got a
motivation
ring, man.
at this point is just money.
Hey, I think when the thing is, man, with Miles Sanders, man, and I think Miles is I may be wrong. We can look it up, see what's Miles Sanders on that Super Bowl team. But I think Sanders, man, I don't know what it is, man. But that Eagles team, man, they got some great talent on that offense, man. You got Jalen Rager, you got my boy Smith from Bama. Hey man, they got some good receivers over there, man. It ain't like that they got a slouch team.
Well,
man.
they young and Rager needs to learn how to run a route. I mean, and then he don't catch the ball.
Hey man,
It's the OC, man. Like it's the same problem that Fields having in Chicago. It's getting a little better, but they have to build that offense around Jalen Hurts' style.
Hey,
yes, they do.
I'm gonna tell you one more
problem.
person they got. Hey, they got a receiver, Quez Watkins. Hey man, that dude, I like him, man. I like Quez.
He can fly.
He can. Jay, he can move.
The running back, the backup running back is solid too.
Gainwell. He go take over that number one
and
back
I think
spot
he's gonna end up being the number one back before it's over with.
I think so too, man.
He's getting more touches than Sanders is now.
He doing more with it.
and one thing is they use him out the backfield more than Sanders.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you say, Chop?
No, I was gonna say that was the thing that made Miles Sanders a little bit more
fumble the ball.
You said what happened?
Wentz Fumbled the ball.
Who recovered? Who recovered?
Your Ravens.
They was driving on them too.
They was. They was in the red zone.
They was in the red zone.
Hey man, that's crazy though,
That
man.
dude's garbage.
But Chop,
man.
what was you saying? What was you saying about the Eagles?
No, I was gonna say that was the thing that made Miles Sanders a little bit more unique is because he can catch out the backfield too. But now you got Gainwell. I mean, what you need Sanders for? You got two running backs that can do the same thing. And then I can just why not just keep this young guy on this rookie contract for a little while longer?
And Gainwell faster. And Gainwell faster.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand the way Miles Sanders was running yesterday. When you know that you need to stay in bounds and nobody hits you and you running out of bounds twice. That's terrible. Once on the left side and the next play you run the right side and do the same thing, and they got to take you out for a rookie. You making rookie mistakes.
That's it. The difference between him and Eckler. If you saw what Eckler did yesterday.
Oh man, what Eckler did yesterday to me was dumb. That's the one when Cleveland picked him up and threw him in the end zone for the touchdown.
They picked him up.
All he had to do was go down on the
knee.
He should have just went on a knee.
And
that pissed me off, man.
And you know what? That's the next game that was right on the list too. Chargers 47, Browns 42. Man, that was a good game too, man.
Yeah, I like defense.
Yeah. It was a lot of offense in that game, man. But like Eckler, I don't know what it is, man. But I like the two-headed monster from Cleveland, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, man. That's why. Man. They could have got some nice value for Kareem Hunt to be the number one back, man. But
everybody was scared of him, man. Nobody want to go get him.
Everybody was scared
that's
of
what
him.
I need to do is get a league where I can get multiple backs and get tandem backfields and put them on at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Draft them.
Well, hey, you know how my draft went, so we're not gonna talk about that. But
hey, look at the Dookie streaks. He drafted Zeke and he went and picked up Tony Pollard, man.
Yeah,
who would have ever known, man? And he playing them both.
He didn't start playing them both until after the third week, and then Pollard, Zeke took off since he started playing Pollard.
Man, Zeke.
But boy, Eckler, I'd rather score a touchdown than to trust this kicker who just missed the extra point. But if you're trying to kill the clock, just take a knee. Man. And then the whole Cleveland defense picked him up and threw him in the end zone.
Ultimate end zone. You know what kind of fantasy implications that was?
Right.
Like people probably lost or won on that play.
Right.
Hey man, whoever had Eckler, man, Eckler, we're gonna talk about fantasy a little while after
man,
this.
You know you had Eckler, man. Stop playing. I was mad as a mud playing dude, man.
Hey, I was playing Chop. Chop was beat. I only had one player going in the early games. I had what's his name from running back from Detroit?
Swift.
I had Swift. I only had 24 points. Chop had 160 something. He pounded me. Oh my God. I'm like, man, I ain't got nobody else going. Everybody else I got going is going late game, Sunday night, and then I got him going tonight. So he was beating me. He beat me 185 to 182 at the start of the night. But I had Baltimore's defense. I had my kicker. No, I had a kicker. Baltimore's defense, Mark Andrews, and the other dude. The corner from Kenny, what's the name from Indianapolis. So that's what I had going. So hopefully, man, the way Baltimore looking, I may be at a negative defense, man.
Get out of here, man.
Chops, you gotta deal with BP shenanigans too, huh?
Yeah, man.
That sucks. Yeah. That dude.
Hey, Chop had the league last year. Tell him who won your league, Chop.
Y'all see his head go down.
Chop, tell him who won your league, Chop.
The people's champ. You won the league, man.
Chop.
You won the league, dog.
You want to know what you know what he tried to do to me? My first year playing fantasy pool.
What he tried to do?
He tried to get me to a straight up trade. Now, mind you, Aaron Rodgers. That's who's my starting quarterback for Big Bean.
Yeah, that's what Big gonna shoot it. He gonna try.
Hey, did he tell you about the one? Did you tell them what the one you gonna straight up trade Jamar Chase for Brady?
I did.
Straight up.
Got it off.
I trade Jamar Chase for Brady, man. I got Brady, and I'll send him Jamar Chase, man.
And then with Brady go for 66 points yesterday.
Yeah, buddy.
Stupid.
Hey, man.
That's got to be 2 or 3 for Brady.
Man, that man got 80 points in other leagues, man. I swear.
Hey, West 10. What the hell's up with y'all backfield?
Hey, man.
I don't know.
Hey, man.
I thought Taysom Williams was a healthy scratch. Now he playing.
Hey, man. That boy should have never been unscratched, man. But we're gonna talk about the Titans and the Jaguars. 37-19 Titans over the Jaguars, man. Hey, is this it for Urban Meyer? Is he done after this year?
Man, I said he is. He done.
He should have never got the job.
He tired of Gruden and Myers.
I think he's done, man. Hey, when they finish dead last and everything, if they go out there and get them, they got ATM coming back next year. Get them some more help on that offensive line and everything. Turn around, get a job. Let Eric Bieniemy take over that team, man.
Should have got it.
Let Eric B take over that team, man, and get them guys going in the right direction, man.
Hey, did you hear when after he went in there and apologized to the team? As soon as he went out the locker room, they all laughed.
Yeah, I heard it.
They just all laughed like, man, you a joke, So they're not playing for that dude.
And ownership got to come to the realization, hey, we got to get him up out of here. Just like he got Tebow up out of here, we got to get him up out of here because yesterday, man, James Robinson is a good. They
got a lot of good players.
They got good talent, man. If you like when ATM get back next year, him and James Robinson run that dual backfield. Oh my God, man!
He ain't gonna play like a wide receiver running back. He ain't gonna come out the backfield.
Exactly. And Laviska Shenault is not a bad receiver, man. Hey, he's not a bad receiver, man.
They got good talent on offense for sure.
They do.
Yes, sunshine.
Now I don't know who their tight end is, but they got good talent.
They got a dude named Arnold.
Tebow they tight end.
Arnold.
That's why he's gonna be gone for bringing his ass in there during the preseason. That's why he's gonna be gone.
That's why they gonna get him up out of there, man. Hey, Patriots 25, Texans 22.
And when I saw that score, they was getting shut out. What happened? What the Patriots do? Just defense just showed up.
They put everything into last week, man. Bill Belichick, they put their heart and soul into last week, so that Tom Brady didn't come in and tear them up, and they was exhausted, and they come back. Yeah. And I told my partner Willie Jack, man, he my partner on my show. I told him, I said, it's a trap game, bro. I trust me. He laughed at me. That boy laughed at me on live. He said, man, this ain't no trap game. David Mills terrible. I said, watch, bro. New England coming up after this game, man, that was a hard-fought game for them, man. They had to do everything they can to keep Tom Brady from lighting them up. And sure enough, Houston came out on top, and they was on fire for a minute. So,
Houston had some receiver. I think he had about 34 fantasy points, and everybody probably trying to run out and go get him.
They had Chris Moore. It was Chris Moore.
Chris Moore, but they sent him back to the practice squad today.
5 receptions, 109 in the tub.
And sent him back to the practice squad today.
But you know what, though? I'm going to tell you this. They sent him back to the practice squad today. Guarantee you somebody be signing him tomorrow. Because once they send him back to the practice squad, all the other teams got first. They can take a crack at him.
They do, but if they had kept him, they was going to have to sign him to a contract before week 6.
Well,
so they're going to hope that somebody don't pick him up.
They need to put a bid in for him because they need help.
Hey, man, they need to go in and grab somebody, man.
Well, they might need to go get Terrence Torrey. It sounded like he threw more punches than Wilder did.
Oh, man, Coach, man, there you go. Still talking about bomb squad, man. Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. Stop hitting him. He already been hitting enough, Coach. You still punching the
You mean Snap Rock squad?
Snap Rock.
Hey, man, there you go, man. You swinging on them too, man.
Damn right I am. I told you what was gonna happen.
Hey, Chicago 20, the Raiders 9, man. Hey, is Derek Carr a joke or not, man? Can you build your franchise around Derek? Can Derek Carr take the Raiders to the next level? Yes or
But
no?
first we need to put APB out on Castorian. Where is he at?
Man, we was live last night, man. He's supposed to be coming on, man, but I don't know where he at.
I watched that game yesterday only because I had Damian Williams and I was pissed at Chicago for want to split time with him in the backfield. The dude had 17 points at halftime. I'm like, yeah, I get about 30 out of here. Man, the dude didn't even play hard in the second half.
That's crazy, man.
They split it with Khalil Herbert, but Herbert ain't a bad back though.
No, he not. Hey, Khalil Herbert, man. Hey, that dude, that little young cat, man. Hey, whew.
It's a lot of young up and coming talent, in the NFL coming up.
Hey man,
there's only one backfield that's not split, and that's Tennessee.
That's it. Hey man, what you think about and probably they even split down to New Orleans with the Saints and stuff. But man, what you think about Justin Fields, man? What y'all think about his performance yesterday, man? You think he's getting more and more comfortable as time progressed?
They're not running him right now, so they just letting him sit back there and roll out and throw the ball. But he got some receivers out there. That boy Mooney is gonna be tough.
And he one of the best athletes I've seen in a while.
He is. Yeah. He is. He and if they get Allen Robinson and him going, they could be tough. Their offensive line is roughshod. They might get blasted by the Packers this week, but hey, they need to if they get offensive line, Justin Field might be able to perform, and that depend on Nagy. His play calling is ridiculous, though.
Do you think this is it for Nagy?
Man, Nagy play calling is a joke.
I think it is it for Nagy. I think you can stick a fork in Nagy after this season.
I think that's why he gave the play calling over to his coordinator, though. He stopped doing it last week.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. He gave it over last week. He did.
I think they're gonna run him out of Chicago. So yeah,
he's one of those.
But I think Fields is gonna be the best out those top 5 guys though that came in this year. I think he's gonna be the best out of those 5.
He is.
He got the best ball.
I think Fields. I think he's gonna be the next Deshaun Watson, man. To be honest with you, man, I think Fields got that potential, man. Yeah, on the field, not off the field, coach.
Okay, all right.
I ain't gonna say off the field. I'll say on the field, man.
And all the massage parlors.
Oh, Jesus.
I wonder if he been where Urban hung out in Columbus. He's from up there in Columbus, Ohio now.
Oh yeah. Hopefully
that might be Buckeye place.
Hopefully he ain't like that, man. Hey, we got the Cowboys 44, the Giants 20, man. Hey, are y'all Cowboy believers now, man?
Man, I hate to say this, and I told you this 2 weeks ago that they might be a safety away from being one of the best defenses in football. And with that schedule that they playing, I mean, you gotta give credit where credit is due. They flying around that ball, and looks like Quinn was the Seattle coordinator when they had the Legion of Boom up there, and they flying around like that. Diggs, man, he running routes. It's like he running pass routes.
Hey, guess who out there still, man? Earl's still out there, man. If Dallas want to solidify themselves, they can go out there and snatch Earl, man. Earl top, ET out there still, man.
I don't think they're gonna mess with it. They're gonna mess with him.
They just got rid of one legal problem.
But you say a safety away, that's safety.
Cowboys
Earl Thomas will be that safety that can get Dallas defense over the hump.
Man,
they got somebody. He'll be back there with some swagger. He'll be back there with some attitude, some physicality. I think Earl Thomas, mark my words, if Earl Thomas and the Cowboys can come to some form of agreement for this second half before the deadline and everything, to reach an agreement, oh man, you're gonna see something really special then.
And that boy from Alabama, now he ain't no joke, the one that's with the Cowboys. I can't think of his name
Diggs,
right now.
Trayvon Diggs.
No, the other one.
Parsons, the linebacker
from Penn State. No, the other Cooper guy. No, he on defense. I can't, man.
McKinney.
Woo! There's a bunch of them over there. I'm telling you, they defense, it can be one of the top defenses in the league right now. They averaging about 2 interceptions a game now, and And they offense always had swagger.
Look,
I go ahead.
Only thing I can say about the Cowboys right now is that I'm in line with Stephen A. The more they win right now, the more joy I'm going to have when something goes wrong in Cowboy Nation, as it usually does. That's so. Let the fan base be excited and happy right now. When it all falls apart, sometime in December.
Yeah.
I mean, who? I haven't looked at their schedule other than the East. What do they have? They got because they finished where they finished. They got one of the worst schedules. But who they have?
No, it ain't even about. It ain't even with the like. They're going to be okay getting to the playoffs, but when they get there,
that's the thing. When they get there, man.
Yeah,
right now, you look at in the NFC. You look at Tampa Bay, the Cowboys, the Rams, and I go with the Packers, and maybe a wild card. Somebody else is a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona.
I forgot about Arizona. So,
hey man,
I mean, where do you see them match up against them those four teams right there?
Hey man, hey, I think these Cowboy fans are annoying like Cubs fans, like Yankees fans, like Red Sox fans. When they get rolling, man, you won't hear the end of their mouth, man.
Hey, man, how many playoff games Dax won?
Who?
They talking.
How many playoff games has Dax won?
Have they been to the playoffs since they've been there? Since Dak been quarterbacking?
But y'all don't hear about this shit. They talk about Lamar all the time, like he been in the league 8-9 years. Goddamn, he been in the league 2-3 years. They always talking about my boy though. You heard?
Hey,
well,
man,
Lamar's won an MVP too, so he's got a little more pressure.
Oh, yeah, he's an MVP and a Heisman winner, man. Hey, 2 more games, we gonna slide up out of here. Cardinals 17, 49ers 10. I think it was a good matchup, man. Good matchup with the Niners and the.
I was kind of surprised at the low score, but
I think Trey Lance was their leading rusher with 16 carries for 89 yards. I think they run him too much and everything, man. They got he got sit in that pocket and pass the ball, man. I understand Kyle Shanahan with his plays and everything, but I think he got to do something about that, man. Last but not least, Buffalo 38. Chiefs 20, 38-20. Buffalo and the Chiefs, man.
Buffalo Bills, your AFC champion.
Buffalo tough, man. They gonna be
a tough injury board, because if Allen goes down, they're done.
Yeah.
Out there.
Wait a minute, they got Trubisky over there, whatever his name is from Chicago backing up over there.
If Allen go down, they're done.
They're done.
Hey man, hey man, hey, I think the thing with that though, man, hey, I think it was a coming out party. Dawson Knox, he is stepped up into that. I think he took a step up to that next level of tight end, man.
Man,
but he
was playing. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, Chris.
It Buffalo, I do believe is like I'm with Dino. I think they're gonna be either the AFC champions, but that was against the Kansas City Chiefs defense. They're horrible.
And I'm trying to figure out what Sorensen was doing last night. Hey, but look at Knox last week though. Knox showed up last week too.
2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what Sorensen was doing on that 53-yard touchdown pass. Why you take your man always to the sideline and say, well, I'm done running, and Knox was still just standing down there 20 yards behind him.
He didn't think the ball was coming, but the thing with Kansas City, like I've been saying since that Ravens game in week 2, they put the blueprint out on how to beat them.
Yes.
Double cover Tyreek so he don't get those 70, 80-yard touchdowns. You let Kelsey do his thing. They don't have a running game. And Mahomes is forcing it. He's got 6 interceptions this year. That's more than probably last season combined and the season before that.
But did you see the defense that Buffalo was playing? There was a couple of times where they wouldn't even rush Mahomes. They would just come up there, play run lanes, double Kelsey, and double Tyreek.
Why rush him? You doing him a favor. He just gonna roll out and run.
And
and
so they just sitting there. He couldn't run. He wasn't throwing underneath. And then when they was throwing underneath, my goodness, what's his name? It's number 17. He was so scared to catch the ball across the middle because they was getting ready to tag his tail, and he dropping balls. And then Tyreek dropped one across the middle.
But you gotta sit back and think. Hey, look who they put on Kelsey though. Tre'Davious White. He jumped on Kelsey. Hey, he was on Kelsey a lot of the night, man. They brought a quarter down on Kelsey, man. They brought Tre'Davious White down on Kelsey, man. And and like you say, D, he put the clamps on him. Kelsey wasn't loud last night, with the exception that one little fluke touchdown when they was at the 1 yard line, and they had two people on the side instead of calling the timeout. Kansas City caught him slipping, and Patrick Mahomes threw the little underhand pass to Kelsey, and he he just dove into the end zone. But I think the Bills are they're serious, man.
A lot of that goes to Reed. Reed likes to put points up, and he likes to get big play. The best drive that Kansas City had, they went 15 plays and scored on that touchdown pass you talking about. He don't have the patience to take a drive down the field.
Well, that's what hurts their defense, because if you're scoring in a minute, your defense got to go right back out on the field. They don't even get a chance to recover or make adjustments.
Right, because they right back out on the field. You come down the field. You stop them. They kick it to you. The defense get 3 and out. They kick it to you. Boom, you go up top first play for Tyreek, 70-some yards. I mean, the defense just took they ain't even get the water in them, the Gatorade, the fluids in them.
They ain't even took their helmets off.
Well, that's why the Eagle game last week was high scoring, because both of them was doing the same thing.
That's it, man. That's it. But I think do you think Patrick Mahomes do too much, man? I'm talking about like the little sidearm and the underneath passes and everything. Do you think? Because I read today that a couple people say that they think that's a little too extra.
It's extra when he lose, but when he win, they hype it up, talk about how he played baseball and all that shit. He can throw this, he can throw under his leg, behind his neck, with his eyes closed. But then when he lose, he's doing too much. I mean, come on, man. They gotta have something to talk about.
You know, the thing is, and this is my only gripe with Russell Wilson. He tries to extend plays, and it hurts him. Yeah. And you can't. Sometimes you got to give it up to the defense and get rid of the ball. You can't stop and plant and turn around and go back the other way, because you playing against guys that's trying to knock your tail off. I mean, give up the play and throw the ball out of bounds. Now, when he makes that play, everybody rah rah rah. But when they get pulled out, it hurts the team. People was talking about Geno last week. Geno was 6 foot. He looking down. Russell he first of all he's not a tall quarterback.
Right.
And Geno release is quicker because Russell, and like I said, I love Russell, and but he tries to extend plays, and a lot of times he does, but sometimes he don't. And when he don't, it hurts.
It does.
Real quick before I jump, 2 things. Coach, I'm sorry. I feel like I stole that game from you this week.
I knew it was coming.
I had no idea, that Dawson Knox was going to put up 30-plus points from the tight end slot.
Man,
I thought you had me.
You knew, because you usually been scoring fast.
Pitts went off over in London. I was like, oh, Coach might get me this week. Man, it wasn't looking good. And then when Daniel Jones got knocked out, I stopped checking the score.
Man,
because Dino sent a group text in the other group. He's like, I think he got groups confused. He's like, man, I'm just gonna stop watching football today.
Hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna tell you. First of all, when you got them 2 backs he got that put rush for almost 300 yards,
Dino got Henry though, man.
That's what one had 161, the other one had 130.
You got Chubb too, Dino?
He got both of them.
Yep.
But I went up, and I went up. I think I went up, and I was feeling good. I'm like, it's late in the third quarter. I think I had just went up by like 17, 18 points, and knew I had the three guys in the Sunday night game. And I get up and I look, and just that quick, Chubbs break off a 53-yard touchdown. Now, yesterday, I'm playing against him. He had 4 guys that had 50-yard or plus touchdowns. He opened up the game to steal a guy, 50-yard touchdown pass. And then Dawson Knox a 53-yard. Dawson Knox had 3 points. I'm still feeling good. Man, I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'm like, where's, looking at a quarterback roll out. And he threw the ball deep. And I'm like, well, let that be Diggs down there. I look up at his Knox.
That's
23 points. He got like 20 plus points on that. I'm like, I can't beat this when you get 4 guys getting 50, yards at a whop. And I'm sitting up here like, here Damian give me 3 yards. Okay, yeah, he got a touchdown. Okay, we doing this methodical way, and you get 50 and a whop. I'm like, man.
I had no quarterback. Daniel Jones got knocked out with 98 yards passing.
And I'm sitting there like, okay.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, stick a fork at him, huh?
I saw when Daniel went down. I'm like, oh, dang, it's just us and Chubbs right now. And Chubbs was killing me.
Chubbs was a one-man wrecking crew, man.
Out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell happened in this game?
I'm like, I turn the game over and say, oh, okay, they got the other back in the game. Chubbs sitting up on the sideline on the bench, leave him over there. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hey man, I thought I was gonna make some headway on the standards and stuff, man. Look like I ain't going nowhere. Everybody that was in front of me still gonna be in front of me because everybody won.
That's right. And my last thing before I jump off, as you see, I'm wearing the blue note, and NHL starts tomorrow.
Who the Blues up against?
Colorado.
I haven't checked the schedule, but I know the Kraken have their first game tomorrow, so I might want to check that out and see the new team play.
Yeah,
okay.
Couple Blues on that team. So
what's the name of the team?
Seattle Kraken.
Kraken.
Yeah.
Get it Kraken. That's got to be their theme.
Okay.
I'll probably be putting all baseball and stuff aside because I love hockey.
Hey, man.
The Blues open up against Colorado.
Ooh.
And they're going to find out like right now from the start where they stand.
Now, Colorado was good last year, but they lost their goalie, so they're right to be had.
Hey, man.
He was going to retire, but then the Chicago Blackhawks talked him to coming back, so.
Oh my God! Hey, West 10, you got a birthday. You want to get it up next week, man? I know you engaged, man. You got birthday and song. You want to do it next week?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna hit it real quick, man. We got Joe Nash, man, 61, and Steve Young. You know what I'm talking about? He's 60 today. You heard?
Steve Young, my bad.
Yeah. We go. Chris Spielman, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's his birthday today. And my boy Michael Conley Jr., man. You know what I'm talking about? He 34 today.
Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Cardi B as well. Cardi B birthday today. And but we gonna give a shout out to MC Light, man. It's her birthday today, man. You know what I'm talking about? Which I'm gonna do something for the ladies, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Give it to us, West 10.
That's something that this is one of my favorite actually one of my favorite MC Light songs. Featuring Escape. Keep on keeping on. Yeah. That's our song of the night, man. We gotta show the women some love, man. We got the first lady on here tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
I love it.
That was jam.
Keep on.
Down this mimosa. You better believe it's time to give a toast to the woman in the decade. Too bad to be played. Get vexed and I'm bound to throw shade all over your body. Whose body? Your body. I can rock a party like nobody. Leaving time to take home the loose. Choosy about who I let knock my feet. Now let me take sight.
All right. Hey man, West 10, we thank you for taking us out with that, man. Hey man, it's been another amazing episode.
Keep on keeping on, man.
Keep on keeping on. Been another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your host, the People's Champ. I'm not here alone. I'm here with the sports gurus, the geniuses, man. Hey, we will see you Thursday with next week's football picks, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace.